Welcome.
Hola. We're in a house now.
Oh no! Welcome to the Three Girls Kelly's house.
We're going through a channel rebrand, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Emily. She's lost. She's gone.
But today, we're gonna react to Am I the A-hole stories.
Marissa's definitely the a-hole.
Hey!
Am I the a-hole for telling my sister that the world doesn't revolve around her miscarriage?
Okay, immediately before you start.
Let's hear them out. Maybe they have something to say. I, 27 female, just found out I'm pregnant with my husband, 29 male. We went to tell my parents and they were over the moon, but my older sister, Kirsten, 32 female, wasn't happy.
Damn.
She had a miscarriage 2 months ago and she thinks I'm trying to outshine her. I assured her that I wasn't trying to do that, but she wasn't having it. It ended in an argument and I snapped and said, the world doesn't revolve around your miscarriage. Okay. She ran off crying and my parents support me, but they said I could have been a bit more nicer. Okay, well, there's an update. After I cooled down, I texted Kirsten to apologize and said I wasn't trying to downplay her grief and was just angry because of hormones and stress, but she left me on red.
Ooh.
That's not good. At this point, I don't know what to do. I feel bad, but she doesn't have the right to make everyone feel sad forever. She should learn not to make everything about her. For the people who said I should have told my parents separately, I did, but she overheard.
Okay,
Yeah.
like, if it was like a year or so after the miscarriage, that's one thing, but it's been 2 months.
That's
and then
fresh.
That is
That's
fresh.
really new. I feel like that's such a traumatizing event too.
Mhm.
That reaction was pretty extreme. I think you're the a-hole. Like that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's
I think you're like
pretty
A-fault,
rough.
but just more info's needed.
You've got 9 months of pregnancy and you choose right when you find out.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time. Perfect plan.
Verdict is everybody sucks in this situation. So.
Alright, next story.
Am I the a-hole for dipping lasagna into hot sauce? I, 20 female, love hot sauce, and I put it on most things. You know what? I'm not even gonna read the rest of this story. Yes, that should not be put on lasagna.
Yeah, I agree. That's disgusting.
That is really nasty.
It's nasty. Am I the a-hole for taking my niece to Disney without her sibling in tow? I, 30 female, am child-free by choice, but enjoy spending time with kids either of my family or of those of my closest friends that call me Auntie OP. At varying points, I've taken just about all of them to either of the American Disney parks. This year, one of my nieces asked if she has... One of my nieces asked if, since she has a big birthday coming up, it could be her turn. I told her that I'm 100% down, but we'd have to ask her mom. Here's the thing. Both my niece and her sibling are adopted, with her sibling having been adopted several years before her. 8 years ago, I took the brother and we had a blast. For the last 3 years, I've been asking to take my niece, and their mom always gives a BS excuse, dodges my calls, etc. It's also important to note.
Have you ever had a dream that you that
it's widely known in my family that she straight up doesn't like her daughter and refers to her as that girl. So nails on a chalkboard and snaps at her consistently for being soft-spoken. This year, it's also widely known that she vastly prefers her son to her daughter. Basically, the excuse I got this year was that it's not fair to take one kid on a trip and not the other. Mind you, I'm taking him to London as a Just Us trip when he turns 18 like he asked, and he has already had his Disney trip with Auntie. When I remembered that she had no problem with me taking him years ago, she flipped out, told me I obviously preferred her to him. He's my godson, and I would take a bullet for him, no question, that everyone thinks her daughter is so perfect and that she doesn't deserve to go anywhere that he doesn't, and hung up.
Yeah.
What the?
She's
What
the
is
hero.
What? She's the hero of the story. Yeah, that's weird. Especially if she's already gone on a solo trip with the other kid.
Imagine adopting a child and then hating that child.
Yeah, that's wild.
Not the a-hole.
Oh, this one's good. And
Cobalt, iron, nickel, gold. Is this your shopping list?
Gold,
that's my
iron.
sister's chemistry study.
Oh, so it's not your grocery list?
No.
So you don't want
Hydrogen.
you don't want lead and bismuth and
No.
chromium.
I do want mercury though. Is that on there?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
Am I the a-hole for not bailing my friend out of trouble after I warned him not to pull a prank? Like jail? I, 16 male, have a friend named Jackson, 17 male. Jackson told me he was gonna sneak in the school at night and change the grades as a joke. How would you even do that? That's a terrible idea. I warned him that it was stupid and would get him in loads of trouble, but he didn't listen. Fast forward 3 days, I heard from a mutual friend that Jackson got expelled and was arrested for trespassing. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Jackson got expelled and was arrested for trespassing. He got a release a week later, and he is pissed, saying I didn't stop him. I feel like that's just common sense.
You didn't
like
pin me down and slap me and tell
maybe
me not to go.
don't break into the school. I feel like you don't need someone to tell you that's a bad idea.
He's just stupid.
Okay, there's an update. Me and Jackson aren't friends anymore. He blocked me on all socials. Then his dad called me saying that I should have done more. I responded that he wouldn't listen, so it wasn't my problem. We ended up having a heated argument, which ended with his dad calling me a bitch and hanging up. My family and other friends support me, but I wonder if there was more that I could have done. No!
Literally, what else could you have done?
It's the friend's fault. He's just like not taking
He's
any
not your responsibility.
What was Jackson's plan?
Yeah, how would you get into the teacher's computer? And also the teacher would know. Everyone had A's all the time. The teacher would know. Yeah. Jackson, you deserve to go to jail. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Jackson. Sorry, not sorry. Am I the a-hole for refusing to be a caretaker for my autistic sister when I get older? Okay. I, 16 female. Oh, she's young. Damn. Have an autistic older sister, 19 female. She has moderate level autism. She has trouble socializing. She has the mental age of a 10-year-old and has no friends. Growing up, my mom always encouraged me to have a good relationship with my sister in the most inconsiderate way possible. Whenever I wanted to hang out with my friends, she always asked me to include my sister. If we both had a fight over something, no matter if I was in the right or the wrong, my parents would always take my sister's side, arguing that she's the older sibling and therefore she is always right. I don't like that. Whenever my mom wanted me to help my sister with something and refused, my mom would say that I'm a bad person for not wanting to help my autistic sister. I'm in high school right now and I'm at the age where I should start considering what I'm gonna do after high school. And my mom was so adamant, is that right? Adamant that I should go to college so that I could have a stable income and take care of my sister. The third time she mentioned this, I outright refused to take care of my sister. I wanted to go to college, yes, but I wanted to go so that I could possibly build a life of my own that didn't include my sister. I told my mom that if she wanted a caretaker so badly, then she should go ask some friends of hers because I didn't want a burden attached to me for the rest of my life. She called me heartless and a bad person for refusing and to consider her feelings and how her future would turn out without me. To be honest, I couldn't really care that much for my sister. Why would someone hold on to hope for a person with clearly no prospects in life? And why should I care about a person who's never done any good for me in life? My sister has always been a bitch or an annoyance. It feels like I only exist to be a caretaker. Am I the a-hole? Oh god.
I think in this situation, there's multiple people who are a-holes.
It's kind of like everyone sucks here.
I was on her side until she said, my sister's a burden to me and she's annoying. But I'm like, okay. I mean, that's such a big ask, I think, to dedicate your whole life to that.
But I think that the person who wrote this is an a-hole.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like, you have to understand that she has the mental age of a 10-year-old. She has no friends. And I just can't imagine how hard that must be. So I think that they're your family, so you kind of have to step up. The mom...
Hey, Jane!
We're filming a YouTube.
Oh my gosh, am I gonna get a feature? If Kelly was autistic, would you say that? Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused.
The story is there's this girl who's 16 and she has an older autistic sibling who's 19. Her mom is basically saying like you have to be her caretaker when she's older. And this girl does not want to do that.
She calls her a bitch.
Is she the a-hole in this situation?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. I mean,
She's like, I was just here for the feature.
I mean, I feel like the sister should take care of the older sister, but also, like, the mom shouldn't force her to do it. Like, this is, like, fake reasons.
Bye.
I need to get water. Water!
I see how it is.
That's why I asked you.
Okay!
Am I the a-hole for telling my extended family how many men roughly my sister has slept with after she outed our youngest brother as a virgin? We had a family dinner this evening. My family has 4 kids in total. Me, my elder sister, 29 female, younger sister, 24 female, and younger brother, 22 male. The extended family attended our family dinner. During the dinner, my elder sister and younger brother got into a mild disagreement. My sister seemed, at least to me, to be coming across as very aggressive out of frustration and losing said argument. The two of them were too absorbed in their argument to realize the rest of us were getting a bit fed up. Eventually, my sister got really fed up and said, "Shut up, I'm not going to argue with a 22-year-old virgin." My brother hadn't done any personal attacks up until that point. It was completely unprovoked. I think it might have been the alcohol, as my sister is a mean drunk. Anyway, I immediately told my sister to grow up and that she was making an embarrassment of herself. She replied by saying everyone knows he's a virgin and she didn't do anything wrong. This annoyed me as my bro definitely had confidence issues. It doesn't need to be made fun of like this. So I responded by saying how she slept with well over 100 men while she hasn't gone. And since everyone in my family knows this, it's not a big deal, right? Turns out her husband didn't know this amazingly. I genuinely assumed he would have known. He left the party angrily, saying my sister misled him about her past. Family is blaming me for their marital problems. I refused to accept I did anything wrong. All I did was give her a taste of her own medicine.
Oh my god, that's insane.
The poor brother too. He's just like chilling. She's like, "You're a virgin," in front of like the entire family. I would actually die.
100 is crazy.
In the sister's defense, the brother did not have to say that. He was like, "You slept with 100 men." Like,
I know how to
well
stop the
over
bullying.
More bullying.
Fight fire with fire, ladies. Explosion sound effects
What
on the
I would
screen,
give
please.
My day. Why are you taking it? Oh,
What are you doing?
Swedish Santa
This guy. Why does he have a goat?
Tomte. Guys, it's Tomte with his goat. Woman going.
So for this next one, Emily's gonna help us out with this. Say hi, Emily.
Hi guys!
Am I the a-hole for telling my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him? So my son had a long-distance girlfriend recently for about 2 years. She was a great, really nice girl and we all loved her. She was flying here constantly to visit him, like a weekend a month, and he didn't lift a finger to go visit her. I tried talking to him about it several times and told him he should really start looking into flying over to her instead of expecting her to do all the traveling. He said no.
No.
Okay. And my wife probably had something to do with it, as she constantly told him she was afraid of him flying. I spoke to them both and said that this girl is great for him. She was willing to move over to our country too. Wait, she's from a different
Oh
country?
my god.
Okay, wow. They said there was one condition, and that was he'd have to fly over to her country too, which is fair enough. He said no. He didn't want to fly or travel anywhere. My son was becoming lazier and lazier, eventually telling his girlfriend and us that he was perfectly fine, never traveling anywhere, including holidays, etc. Last week, he told us she dumped him. I went on her Facebook page, as we're all still friends. Okay, so Emily just hung up on us.
Stop!
Hello?
Hi, so, what the heck?
It like glitched us into the end of the call.
Would you like to hear the rest of the story? She wrote us an apology letter about how upset she's been it didn't work out, but these things happen, so we're on good terms. And looks like she's with a new guy already.
Whoa.
Me and my wife have no doubt she was seeing him while still in a relationship with my son. I confessed to them both that I actually agree with her decision, and he should have expected it. He did not treat her properly, and I hope he learns lessons for the next one because he needs to make more of an effort. I said he deserves it for his lack of effort in the relationship, and for essentially just allowing this girl to spend all her money and time coming here all the time. Wait, that's such a good point. Flying is so expensive.
Especially to different countries.
Wife and son
Yeah.
are very upset that I said this. Very, very upset, and my wife says I'm being horrible. Am I the a-hole? I stand by what I said.
This context makes it complicated because she was in a place where he was putting in so much effort and he wasn't giving anything back. When he showed that he wasn't putting in effort, maybe she should have. It's then.
Okay, well, Emily, what is it? Verdict.
Wait, what did we decide?
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I don't think he is.
There you have it, ladies.
There you have it, folks.
All right.
My
Okay,
brain-
bye,
Bye.
Emily.
Bye. We'll be there next. Hopefully, be there next video.
No.
Yes.
Bye.
Wow.
Stop!
Thanks for watching the video, guys.
If you want us to do this again with Emily, like actually here, let us know.
Yeah. Make sure
You
to
are not doing this again.